top of this building is a penalty come off. Crossover again, Romeo. What a shot! Mula kay Carlo. Going left, going right, and straight to goal! Right now, he's unstoppable. Sa palitan. Ito, Araneta. JC is down. Sky for that dunk. That's what down low. Bastos jam! Thompson, the great Villa for the turn. Ball bell number 3. That's a big shot. Wow. There's an alley-oop love with a rim rambler. Weber waiting down low. Two-handed. And then Kraken going down. Spider-Man. Use the atake. Slam dunk. And the send to this crowd roar.
Pag naglaban ng Ginebra at saka ang Alaska ay lalong umiinit ang gabi at somewhere the streak will end. Later on, the streak will be extended.
The big surprise here for Alaska is that Cyrus Baguio is starting for the first time this conference. Di pa nag-i-start si Cyrus Baguio.
Sa conference, ha?
Yeah, for the second conference. And I think this is a big change here for Alaska.
Okay, simula na ng tag-isa ng tunay na lakas. Cobra, gusto ko pa. And when the graphic is ready, we'll review what the Dean has prepared in terms of his list. The first attempt, no. Rebound contestant, that will go out. And it will stay on that side of the floor.
Or very early, yung defensive presence ng Alaska is showing here. Again, we were talking earlier about how Alaska is so offense-oriented. But you know, we also pointed out they are #1 sa liga in terms of forcing opponents' turnovers.
In the meantime, Japet Aguilar trying to be versatile with a difficult shot underneath gives Ginebra the first taste of the lead.
And that's not surprising. Again, Barangay Ginebra, the first option is to go close to the basket. Itong ating team space for Alaska. Unang-unang bulabukin nila si Jeffers. And I'm saying that because I think Calvin Abuelo, Vic Manuel are going to take turns in defending against Jeffers. Walang speed limit. They're #1 in the league in fast break points, which means they need to counter yung slow down pace ng Barangay Ginebra. And of course, dapat gawin nilang edge sa traffic yung gitna because that's where Ginebra is going to get the points, inside the painted area. They've got to congest it. They want to make sure that there's a lot of traffic inside to force Barangay Ginebra to score from the outside. By the way, Barangay Ginebra ranks #11 in three-point shooting in the league.
Not exactly their cup of tea.
That's not their strong suit. They want to score from the inside, not from the outside. And if you're Alaska, you force Ginebra to try to beat you from the outside.
Which is so untypical of Ginebra teams. This is different Ginebra team. Of the past, they used to be prolific in that area. In the meantime, ball game is at 3-2. And when we're ready, we'll show you the Ginebra Dean's list in a short while. In the meantime, this game is currently at 4-2. Ginebra with the early lead. These two have battled through the years. Great pass inside. Edwards, short, and there's a foul.
And Barangay Ginebra opening this game playing a zone defense. And why not? You've got the size, you've got the length to be able to play that back line with a 2-3 zone. And you also want to take away the post position ng mga Alaska bigs.
I think correcting ko yung sarili. Yung na-cover natin game. Ang Alaska walang import yata nung
That's
first
right.
game. Tapos si Dozier nandun. Si Edwards parating pa lang ata. Tapos hindi pa nga natatalo. Itong si Edwards, mula nang dumating maglaro para sa Alaska. Happy
Actually,
problem nga, sabi ni Alex Compton.
At actually, yung first game ng Alaska, kung saan wala silang import, natalo sila doon.
Sa Blackwater yata?
That's right.
Tayo yun, sa MOA yun. Samantala, Kinito take care of the list.
Ito naman for Barangay Ginebra, unang-una pwesto sa ilalim because they generate a lot of points inside. They need those second chance opportunities. That's why they have to control that painted area. Pangalawa, tulong sa pagbaba ng bola because you know that Alaska is going to pressure the ball carrier. And finally, bawal ang kuripot sa Barangay Ginebra, meaning to say, huwag silang magkanya-kanya. They've got to share the basketball, play unselfish basketball. And that has been the reason why Ginebra is winning. They're #1 sa liga natin in terms of assists.
Samantala, an offensive foul has been whistled against the Beast as he forced the issue. We're still tied at 4. maganda yung sabi mo, yung pagbaba ng bola. Kailangan magtulungan itong Ginebra kasi gustong-gusto nitong Alaska. Nagtataas ng defense, may pressuring ka mula sa backcourt all the way papunta sa frontcourt mo kung umabot ka.
At saka yung depensa na pinapakita dito ng Alaska, they're going man-to-man all the way in the backcourt. They're shadowing every man. They're not switching. They're sticking to one man at a time.
Samantala, I think an illegal screen against Japet Aguilar nullifies that attempt that they were trying to set up for the spark here. Hindi naman pumasok pala. Samantala, let's go back to the Alaska offensive. Baguio, together with Toss, shoots over Slaughter, knocks it down.
Slaughter is giving him that space. And Sonny Toss, dapat irespeto mo yung medium range jump shot niya.
Oh, well sharpened na yan, well honed through the years. LA Tenor, Chagiwa. Shot clock coming down to 6. Here comes the O. The 3, in and out, and Edwards collects it.
At that time, Alaska's defense worked because they forced Barangay Ginebra to take the shot sa labas.
Corner shot does not work for Abueva, and Slaughter picking up that rebound. Aces have a slight lead of 2. 3 minutes going by us here.
At ito yung ginagawa ng Barangay Ginebra. They're slowing it down, playing deliberate basketball, whipping that ball around, looking for the screens.
The post action here always dropped, and Jeffers will visit the free throw line after being fouled here. Is it Abueva? Yes, it is. It's second of the game. No, it's a correction. They call it against Baguio, and Baguio will get his first. Alaska with 3 team fouls. Ginebra so far has been whistled for 1.
What a way to switch offensive alignments ng Barangay Ginebra. Kanina nakita natin si Jeffers tumira sa labas, and then in the switch play, nandun na siya sa loob because who can guard him inside? He's 6'2" and 3/4", but when you have a switch, sino naman ang pupesto to play defense against him because naiwan sa labas si Calvin Abueva on the switch with Japet Aguilar.
Exactly what happened. 6-all is the count. That is snapped quickly by Toss with his second straight basket. It's 8-6.
Again, si Greg Slaughter, napabayaan niya si Sonny Toss to hit from that medium range.
And when he does that, Peter out Sonny Toss all night long.
Oh yeah, and that is Alaska's game. They like to hit those medium range jumpers out of their triangle offense.
Here's the pass. Abueva and Kasha grappled to the death. Here's Cyrus from the right. No. Oh, is it the pass? Nobody minded. They will just take that.
But you're going to do this kind of stuff, we're not going to get in. Our matchup show didn't get to your spot. Greg was here. Chapman, you guys all ran to a 3-2, 2-3 instead of a 3-2. Come down, match up. You and Chapman are on the same side.
I had to drop as we went down.
Got to be a talk. We can't let a guy come step in here and get it. It's got to be a movement. You got to be moving. Thinking out there. Come on, guys. Let's do it.
RJ Jewelry.
You guys are watching the PBA live here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, and Coach Alex Compton of Alaska declared that there will be no easy baskets against Ginebra, while the Aces players think that they should stop the Ginebra big men to prevent Ginebra from creating mismatches, while Eli Tenorio, who just scored a while ago, said that Alaska has the most disruptive defense against Ginebra's triangle and admits it's the type of defense where you can lose your cool. That is why the Ginebra players should try their best to deny Alaska's pressure so that they can focus and avoid playing one-on-one. Let's turn you over to our panel.
Exactly what's happening, Sel, and you gotta be conscious when you play against Alaska and that tenacious defense of theirs. In the meantime, while you were speaking, you were correct. Tenorio just scored, and then Abueva has scored on the other end after being fouled on a layup try. Ginebra faithful trying to get into the head of Abueva. They do not succeed.
And there was a leak out kanina. Again, the fast break attack by Alaska. Hindi pumasok yung layup ni Abueva, but he got the points from the free throw line. 2 free throws that time.
Ang bilis ng inbound no? Kali layup lang ni LA Tenorio. Samantala, use of the hands. Can't do that.
Well, Mark Kagiwa trying to post up JV Casio. So Coach Tincon talking it over with his assistant coach Olsen Rasela. I think it's very obvious that Barangay Ginebra wants to take advantage of the one-on-one type of defense ng Alaska and try to use isolation plays on the strong side.
7:14 to go. Alaska with a 4-point lead. Tenorio tried to drive hard. Unsuccessful try. Rebound nakuha ni Baguio. Baguio looks ahead. Is it a pass? Yes, it is. But the undergo stop does not work. Touch passing by Ginebra. The spark can get it to bite. Follow up, yes!
Second chance opportunity for Barangay Ginebra on the reverse dunk, Japet Aguilar.
And that gets the crowd very interested. Here's the pass, Casio too wide. And if you're an opponent of Ginebra, you don't want that champ to be starting. Oh, great slam ajama by Japet Aguilar. Another look.
An emphatic slam dunk galing kay Japet Aguilar.
Sinama mo, slam at saka okay, okay.
But you know, the important thing is nakakuha sila ng second chance opportunity. And that's what is important for Barangay Ginebra. They need to control that painted area.
Sayang yung tira ni Jeffers. Eto si Abueva, sabi niya, wala ka masushoot sa akin ngayon. Abueva, offensive foul ba tawag? Mukhang ganun, ano?
Alaska.
Tatlo na yan. Dalawa lang.
They're going full speed ahead. Ito, pinag-usapan natin yan sa ating Dean's List. Walang speed limit. But I think they also need to be able to see. Dapat basahin nila kung anong klaseng depensa na ang binibigay ng Barangay Ginebra. Ginebra is very wary of the fast break attack ng Alaska. Kanya mabilis sila bumababa.
And Abueva is still talking. And our scorer just sailing along slowly. We'll get into the peak of action as there's a follow-up that works. Slaughter and Aguilar now conniving on the inside.
Those points in the paint are now falling for Barangay Ginebra.
Becoming too simple now for Ginebra. Here's Shane Edwards looking inside, kicks it outside. Cyrus Baguio, 3, yes! It's an Oppo 1 selfie expert 3-point shot.
And a big shot that time by Cyrus Baguio. You know, I mentioned earlier that Barangay Ginebra looked like it was playing zone. I want to correct myself, it's really not. I think what happens is that when they're playing man-to-man, sometimes because of their length, they are dropping down to protect the basket. That's why it appears to be a zone.
In the meantime, tapped by Aguilar, the shot clock now trimming down to 10. Side corner, and the jumper, no. Referee Mariano says something is amiss downstairs.
You know, I'm surprised kung bakit ang Barangay Ginebra, they're not running too many plays for Jeffers, especially now that Calvin Abueva is sitting down with 2 personal fouls. Ang tumatawa sa kanya ngayon is Rome De La Rosa. And you want the ball in the hands of your import, you want him to get going offensively right away. The same thing with Shane Edwards on the other end of the floor.
In the meantime, Ginebra needs a quick inbound here. Shot clock at 12. Tenorio dancing down the baseline, kicks it outside. Great pass coming from the spark. Kagiwa gave it to Slaughter, and Slaughter just pierced the defense. Got a foul as well. Let's check out this cool play brought to you by Hitachi. 3 world-class innovations, 1 name in air conditioning, Hitachi.
Well, you notice in that play, nice ball fake galing kay Greg Slaughter. He had Eman get off his feet, although bahagya lang. But enough opportunity para kay Greg Slaughter to move around him and score.
In the meantime, this three-point attempt does not work. And Tenorio yanked it away from Slaughter. Here comes Japet!
Now you're seeing Barangay Ginebra mixing their type of
Yes.
offense. Kanina, they were playing slow down. But when they have an opportunity to run, especially if they're able to control the defensive boards, tatakbo yan, especially now that Chris Ellis is on the floor.
And with Japet Aguilar, that kind of game he's playing nowadays. This is a three. It rims out, rebound. And battle could be a foul against Edwards here. It's free throw shooting time as Alaska is already in the penalty. Let's check out this tatak move of the game brought to you by Wholesome. Panatag ka pag Wholesome.
Spectacular finish galing kay Japet Aguilar on the fast break attack. Iniwasan niya yung defender and then going straight to the hole.
It's like a force of nature when he attacks that way. Let's go to Sel.
Well, let's talk about Greg Slaughter, who is constantly improving every game, but still finds it very hard to keep his energy constant throughout the game and even in practice. Ang sabi nga niya off court, he has been putting a lot of effort taking care of his health just to keep up with the team. Back to you guys.
Siguro yung pace ng practice, ano? Yung may winning streak pa. Siguro practices have been hard and grueling for Ginebra, which is on a winning streak, as so is Alaska. In the meantime, that free throw connects Ginebra with a 4-point lead, 19-15.
Shooters on the floor here. Para sa Alaska, they've got Dondon Ontiveros and RJ Casul.
Inactivate na pala si Dondon. For a
Yeah.
while, he was on the reserve.
And as well as Eric Meng has been activated as well.
Okay. In the meantime, it was kind of odd seeing the two veterans back to sa likod. And now they are back in harness. In the meantime, here is Cole Jeffers. Kicks it over. Ellis. Shake. Fake. Can't move. Ontiveros staying home. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Greg Slaughter trying to make a decision here. Double team almost there. Greg, hook shot. Go! Trickles in. And it's 21-15. Count this as the biggest lead so far. Posted by Barangay Ginebra. Here's Azul. Edwards. A lot of screening inside. De La Rosa starts his drive. They kick it outside. They're trying to set up Dondon. Shot clock at 2. Is there a shot forthcoming? It will not go in. Here comes Jeffers.
That time, that looked like a matchup zone.
I think that's what they've been trying to
Yeah,
do.
it is a matchup zone.
Here comes Ellis. Imcom was concerned about them not moving, actually. Oh, great pass.
And that's what happens when you've got your mindset of playing space instead of your man. May nakakawala.
And that is exactly what Ginebra paid for as Ontiveros hit the undergoal stab. We're coming down to 2:37 dito sa ating unang yugto. Here's Japet. Eyeball to eyeball with Edwards. Jefferson De La Rosa. Shot clock at 3. Fake, fake. Shot on its way. Wide.
That's a tough shot. Hindi masyadong umikot yung bola that time for Barangay Ginebra.
Yeah, namatay eh, no?
Yeah.
Outlet, run, get into motion. You can run head against the zone. What happens if you run head against the zone? Who's going to pick up the guard? Who's going to pick up the guard? Next guy. You kick it on. Who's going to pick him up? This big, step out, step in. You got great options right away. And if you're wide open at 8 to 10 feet here, I'm fine with that. Okay? Now we got to make sure we keep making good decisions. He's got you for a second, I don't want you to get your second one. Okay? When Greg comes out, I'll bring you back in. Okay? Don't get any cheap ones. Okay? Bigs keep getting touches. Now, I would like your man, Japet, to have to think a little bit defensively. He's not going to want to help off you. So if you get it, press out, run out. Dribble it up first. Because he's not going to want to leave you. You're the influence. If they go through, twist it back. If they go over, this guy should have a wide open floater. If he helps, you got nobody boxing you out. Okay? Take your time. You guys know how to play.
Ba, si Keeper Ravena, bisita natin. Nakakuntuan mo kanina si Keeper, ano? Nag-aamtay na lang. drafted. Yan.
Actually, meron siyang bagong project.
Ano yung
It's a
project niya?
collegiate 3-on-3 tournament over 2 days, March 19 and 20. And his target is to get as many as 48 college teams.
And we will have Peter Ravena as the guest on our halftime show. In the meantime, here's LA Tenorio. The shot on top of the key bounces high up and out. Don't forget you're on Sports Live, the Philippine Olympic Network. There's a record exchange time. It's called traveling.
That time, good umbrella defense ng Alaska. Although Jeffers had offensive rebounding position, dalawa yung tira niya, but not able to get the shot off. Good defense by Alaska.
Magparamdam sa inyong paboritong PBA idols using shot a new way of expressing yourself quickly and easily. And punta lang kayo sa sports5.ph and for the shout tab or call para magbabati sa inyong mga bigan dito sa Liga. Libre, no registration required. Manuel.
Given the space, Vic Manuel is a very accurate shooter. That time, hindi na naglaro ng zone. Ang Barangay Ginebra, they were going man-to-man.
6-point lead has now been reduced to 2 with a minute to go here in the first half. In the first quarter, to be specific. And here comes Slaughter and tries the turnaround. It is partially deflected. Gets it back. It will crawl inside.
Greg Slaughter has 13 out of the 23 points ng Barangay Ginebra.
Maaga pa gusto mo, ano? Diretso agad yung big men ng Ginebra and they take the ball away. He's looking for a friend here. Tenorio says, akin na! Demands in the box. Slaughter. What has he planning? What is he thinking? Yes! 15 points!
Well, he looks very comfortable. Scoring over Eman.
Everybody was
Parang
thinking,
kayang-kaya niya si Eman.
Oo, ano gagawin ito? Si Eman nahilo sa dali. Inside we go. The hook. Would have gone either way there. They give it to Slaughter, his second.
Alaska, matagal-tagal lang hindi natin napapanood si Edwards on the floor. He was rather ineffective.
Walang bola rin eh, no?
Only 4 points for
Oh,
him. Edwards didn't get his touches. I thought the defense made it happen. Hindi
Yes,
siya
sir.
makahawak ng bola because nandun yung depensa.
Samantala, Sol Mercado is waiting in the wings to come in. He replaces LA Tenorio.
Both coaches go into their benches, which is the right thing to do.
At this
You
point,
rest your starters. There's only 9.2 seconds to go here in the first period.
And we're down to the final seconds. A 5-point Ginebra lead. It was largest at 6. Jeffers shoots a 3. Air ball. And that's it for our first quarter, a 5-point lead. We take a look at Greg Slaughter, who, as you said, is having a field day, as our sports writers would sometimes say, he's frolicking in the paint, Ginito.
That's right, Greg Slaughter already with 15 points. Out of the 25 ng Barangay Ginebra, Alaska has to find a way to stop him.